Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for finding time for Vox Politica, your number one Kenyan YouTube political channel where we unpack Kenyan's biggest political headlines. My name is Jacob Nyende, and in this video, I will take you through 3 critical reasons why James Orengo has finally decided to bow down before William Samoei Ruto and join his praise and worship team, and also sang the very famous song of Shah is Working.
Out of a total population of about 900,000, a million, the people who have registered for SHA now is 335,000. It's just under 50%. We are not in the big league. Yeah, we are not amongst the top. But you can understand initially, when this. I know you know what I mean. But the interesting story is in terms of the claims. The total claims which have been raised so far is 281,907,000. And the amount which has been paid is 180,155,000. And what is pending, and is pending to be paid, not to be like pending bills we have in national government or counties.
Now, yesterday, James Orengo, the governor for Siaya, led a delegation of leaders of Siaya to State House, Nairobi, where they met President William Ruto and discussed what he called development programs to the Nyanza region. In the recent past, James Orengo has been on record saying that William Ruto is not supposed to be worshipped for developments to go to Siaya.
Please, when you have something being brought to Siaya, it is a matter of right. It is not you are being given, it's a matter of right.
He is also on record criticizing the government and the relationship between William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga.
I'm saying, me as James Orengo, putting aside even my position as a governor, that justice must be done. We cannot kill our people. And the time when we are mourning them, we are looking for officers. That cannot happen. We must first deal with injustice before we can deal with questions that arise out of that injustice. So I'm praying that Kenyans will listen to the voices of mothers like Mother Kevin to see that justice is done. Justice is done. And I want to say those who are in a rush to join Ruto, that Ruto is a passing cloud. I am saying that without a fear of contradiction. Ruto has lost the confidence of the international community. So, where is Ruto going to take us? Ruto is taking us into a sinking ship. And I'm urging everybody that joining Ruto is a disaster, is an abomination. It cannot work.
Now, how comes that James Orengo has suddenly become very clever and decided to join the worship and praise and worship team? Now, in politics, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say on this platform, that in politics, there are only 2 constants. Constant number 1 is petrol, and constant number 2 is interest. And that's what we say, that when the interest of 2 politicians meet and merge, then the possibility of working together is 100%. They will go ahead and work together. Do not be surprised if William Samoei Ruto will work together with Rigathi Gachagua in 2027. What determines is if their interest will converge. It's not about common mwananchi. Now, today in this video, that apart, ladies and gentlemen, before we dive into this discussion, I would like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. You there, you're watching, you're yet to subscribe to this channel. take a second, hit subscription button, smash the notification bell, and also press that like button. By doing like that, ladies and gentlemen, you help me to reach a wider audience, and also YouTube will notify you whenever we create another video such as this one. Now, the reason number one why James Orengo has been forced to join the present worship team is because number one, he has realized that Raila Molo Odinga is not joking about supporting William Ruto, and that this relationship they have will go beyond 2027 all the way to 2032. And one thing that Agri James Orengo is very sure is that he cannot afford to go back to the Siaya gubernatorial seat if he doesn't have the blessings of Raila Molo Odinga, and if he doesn't have the support of one Amolo Odinga. That's why he has decided to join them, because as the sayings go, if you can't beat them and then join them. That's why Orengo has crossed the line and joined the praise and worship team. Reason number two is that it could be a strategy of William Samuel Ruto, because we all understand that William Samuel Ruto is counting so much on the Nyanza region support when it comes to 2027. That's why we have seen in the recent past, all his engagement has been in the Luo Nyanza. And right now, as we say, a lot of development is going down there to Luo Nyanza. And William Ruto does not want to get madoa when it comes to votes in the Nyanza region. He wants a full bucket. He wants to consolidate the Nyanza region fully, because when James Orengo has been on the opposing side, and then that could mean that he could have rallied some other members of the county to vote against William Ruto when it comes to 2027. And that's something that William Ruto does not want. And therefore, by bringing Orengo on the table and also sharing with him whatever they are sharing with other counties in the Nyanza region, this makes James Orengo now to be fully into the post-based government. Ladies and gentlemen, another reason is because James Orengo has been was almost successfully sidelined by the other leaders of the Nyanza region, of Siaya County, I mean. And starting with Oburu Dinga, the senator, ladies and gentlemen, James Orengo was only left with one MP, and that was none other than Otiende Amolo. The other day, we saw how even the MCAs threatened to impeach him if he continued to criticize the broad-based government. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring it to your attention that even the likes of Sifuna, we will start to see them coming into the praise and worship choir, and Sifuna will be the last one. But the one we should expect to come and join them very soon is the governor for Kisumu, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, who also has been on the other side of Orengo, criticizing the broad-based government. Ladies and gentlemen, time has come when we must realize that in politics, it's all about interest and betrayal. And when the interest of two leaders match, then they work together. Even Kalonzo Musyoka may work together with William Samuel Ruto. You never know. You never tell. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I would like to end there. But before I leave, I would like to ask you, what are your opinions in the comment section below about the sudden decision of James Orengo to join the praise and worship team of William Samuel Ruto? Let me see you in our next video, but in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the conversation going. Thank you.